GT Sport Beta video. This is now currently day 30 of the Gran Turismo Sport Beta of us playing it, and you would have to forgive me for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, because I am honestly feeling quite dead at the moment. But why am I feeling dead, you may ask? I have actually just done the... Well, today I did the Carolina Reaper Pepper Challenge with my colleagues, Mr. Aaron One Shot and the Gamer Lord and I. So, if you guys actually want to check that out, then if you want to see what happened during that, then actually be sure to actually click on the channel. Actually click on the channel and go and find the World's Hottest Chili Challenge. But anyway, for now, what we gotta do is we gotta actually do our usual stuff. We gotta earn our car, race a few races, and who knows where we'll end up for this one. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to see more Gran Turismo Sport Beta videos in the future, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. So, without further ado, let's dive straight in. Now, of course, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do the Nurburgring Nordschleife, but I want to actually make things interesting. Instead of going for these two, which I most typically go for, instead, I'm actually going to go for a little bit of the hatchback side of things. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go for the Ford Focus ST. Now, this is going to be up to 271 brake horsepower and weighing in at about 1,315 kilograms. So, that's not particularly too bad in regards to that. Besides, I love the... I actually rarely get a chance to actually sit down and have a proper drive on this in this game. I don't get a chance to have a proper drive with this Ford, and that's a shame, really, because I love this Ford, honestly. I mean, then again, I love Ford Focuses. They're probably one of my favorite cars ever made. Okay, so let's see. Unfortunately, the only downside is we are going to have to content with front wheel drive. Keep the traction control on. Let's see. Doesn't matter. Okay, if we can up the acceleration. Can we even up the acceleration? No, all we can up is the top speed. Oh, we can't even. Okay, yes we can. To 193. Might as well do that. And honestly, I don't think I can set a good lap time, so see, actually, you know what, go back into there, see if there's anything I'm actually missing. There may be something. Now let's see what now let's see. Quick final check before we actually drive out there. We've got our time like posted in the what do you call it, the Evo. So I'm guessing that's it, and let's get to driving this little sucker. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rocking the Logitech G29 steering rig with the optional gear shifter in full manual transmission, and all assists apart from traction control are of course off. And it's a good thing actually that we're actually driving around this track before we actually like get on to the Nurburgring, well, before we actually get in our race, because it actually allows us to get a chance to actually properly test this thing, see how it handles. And honestly, for a front-wheel drive hot hatchback, which is what this is, it actually is surprisingly good. I mean, just look at it. It looks fantastic from the front and the back. Even the interior as well. It's nicely laid out. It's nicely laid out and actually very modernist looking. Whoa, a little bit of understeer there. Never mind. Let's see. As far as I can tell, there's only 2 problems with this thing, as far as I see it. First is the lack of oomph. And what I mean, I don't mean power, because for a Ford Focus this has, whoa, a lot of power for a Ford Focus. But what I mean is the acceleration, the torque. It doesn't have that good acceleration factor in, actually, at all, really. I mean, look at this. See, it takes too long to get up to speed. Then again, you could argue that it's quicker losing speed than gaining speed. And that's not the way it should be in a proper car. I think I maintain that the reason why that the acceleration's like that is because of problem number 2. The fact that this is front wheel drive. I mean, I know what you're gonna say. Ooh, but SaintsKnight is a hot hatchback, so it should have that. No, it shouldn't. You seriously tell me about? There are loads and loads of rear drive hot hatchbacks out there. For example, the BMW 1M. Now that is a really good hot hatchback, and that is front wheel drive. Well, not front wheel drive, sorry. That is actually rear wheel drive. VW Golf, the newer ones, yes, they may be front wheel drive, but the old Golfs were rear drive. Actually, most of them were rear drive, and they were pretty much the most amount of fun that you can have in a car if you didn't want to buy a if you didn't want to buy something in the likes of like British sports, like a British top, actually 2-seater sports car. It's probably the idea of the hot hatchback is to be a perfect substitute for the sports car. Although the problem with that is today, you see all the sports cars you think, I want them. You look at this, you think, oh, there goes Mr. Ordinary. Actually, Mr. Boring Joe, or his boring, actually driving his boring car, do his boring work, doing his boring job for his boring boss. Basically, if you have one of these hot hatchbacks, you're considered a bit of a bore. It's like people with Volvos. You see a guy with you see someone with a Volvo, you expect it to be someone boring, like an archaeologist or a teacher. Well, mainly teacher, but some archaeologists do like to drive Volvos. It's the same story with this. You don't really see a lot of youthful, trendy people drive one of these things unless it's like for a first-time runner. And even then, would you want one of these as a first time runner? Arguably, I would argue that you wouldn't want one of these as a first car. A second car? Maybe. But not a first time runner. If you want a Ford that's a first time runner, do yourself a favor and buy the Fiesta ST. If anything, the Fiesta ST is actually better than this. It's better looking, it's smaller, it's cheaper. The insurance is it's cheaper both in price and in the insurance, and you'd actually be better off with that. You'd be more likely to actually buy that than you would be for one of these. Besides, I'm not saying it's a bad car. It isn't. It's the opposite from it, actually. It's a really, really good car. I'm just saying maybe it could be just up a bit. Anyways, I'm rambling on quite a lot. I'm rambling on quite a lot. Because I've been dawdling, trying to save some time, as we now get put into a small lobby. Actually, a lobby for, like, well, anyone to put themselves into. Now, whilst we do that, I want to actually ask you guys, do you guys actually enjoy these like Gran Turismo Sport videos, and do you think it's actually, do you enjoy these, and do you actually want to see more of these sorts of videos? If you do, then let me know down in the comments. Let me know in the comments down below, actually. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting off this race in 11th place out of 16. Then again, I suspect that that's probably due, in part, well, in full, to the Mitsubishi Evo that we had driven around here. And you know what, I'm just gonna say right now, if you guys actually like, if you guys are new to the channel and you actually like Gran Turismo Sport, you like video games in general, or you just want to actually see some, or small YouTuber, then please do us a favor here at the All Saints Network and actually subscribe to the channel, because, whoa, it would obviously mean so much to everyone who subscribed to this channel. Now, honestly, we are at, actually, our subscriber count so far is at 48. And we are 2 off. We are this close to reaching our goal, which is 50 subscribers. And if we reach 50 subscribers, what we are going to do is we are going to, by we I mean all of us here at the All Saints Network, are going to do a special video where we embarrass ourselves. That's right, we are going to be playing Just Dance 2017 live on the channel. But if you want that to happen, we would need your guys' help and actually subscribe. We would want you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed, then do us a favor and actually try and tell your friends about this channel, get them to subscribe, to actually see us embarrass ourselves. And see, I noticed we've had a couple of new faces. Hello, actually, welcome to the channel. We are just about to start up our first race of Gran Turismo. Actually, we're gonna start our first race of the day in the Ford Focus ST. Not really a car that we would usually go in, but I like the car, so why not change? As long as we don't end up in the last, that's the main thing in all these videos. See, highly doubt we can actually get some overtakes, but as long as I keep it smooth and steady. Really? Ghosted? I hate when that happens. Okay, Mr. Audi TT, I think. Yeah, Mr. TT went off a bit, so can you try and cut in? Okay, bad idea. Really bad idea. Oh, brake. Yeah, I can definitely say that this Ford on a racetrack. Whoa, what the heck? Subaru! God damn it, Subaru! Yeah, the penalty gets added on because I had no choice. Because I got pushed off. God dang it. Alright, so I am... Here's how it's going down. We haven't reached near the halfway mark, and already we have someone up behind us. We're at third from last, and we're in a front wheel drive Focus. It doesn't get much better than this, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, I wanted to let you guys know this is going to be the only live stream of the day. If you are if you're like a regular on this channel and you're expecting to live streams like me or like one of my colleagues or something like that, that's not going to happen today, because if you may remember, actually, if you guys have turned your post notifications on, you would notice that we actually posted a video not too long ago, about a couple of hours ago, involving us and a Carolina Reaper pepper, aka the hottest chili pepper in the world. And let me put it this way, we ate it. How did we take it? Actually, how did we handle it, you may ask? Well, if you want to find out how we how that felt, and if you want to find out how we if we survive, well, if we could take it, probably would have been better. Then after this, after the live stream, be sure to actually click on the channel page and look for it through there. Because I gotta tell you, it was one of the ones that I'm pretty sure Gamerlord and I and Iron One Shot were probably dreading. And again, I was looking forward to it because, well, it was for a good cause. Get out of my way, Mr. TT. And if you guys actually want to see more videos of both Gran Turismo Sport and like IRL sort of like occasional challenge videos, well, that we might do, then be sure to actually hit that subscribe button if you are new, because actually if you are new and you like the channel, please subscribe to the channel, because it would mean the absolute world to us if you could like hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way for us. We are about 2 subscribers off from reaching our target, which is 50 subscribers. And if we actually, and if you don't know this already, we agreed here, actually us here at the All Saints Network actually agreed if we reached 50 subscribers, then excuse me, then we would do a special live stream for you guys with actually where we basically embarrass ourselves by playing Just Dance 2017. An interesting choice, I know, but all I just gotta say is that it wasn't my idea. It was Aaron One Shots. But having said that, I would have honestly picked that as well. But anyways, if you guys actually want to laugh and actually the pop songs on a ridiculous as all hell game, then be sure to actually help us get to 50 subscribers, or maybe more. Who knows? Besides, to actually make it sweeter for you guys, at 100 subscribers, which is our next target, we are going to be doing a... Actually, we hope to do a giveaway, which should be... Actually, we don't know what we're going to give away yet, but we're definitely going to give away something to you guys to show the love and support that you guys have been giving us. Right, if you actually want this giveaway to happen, then do us a favor, actually subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed, tell your friends, tell everyone that you know about this channel, like who you think, if there's anyone that you think may be interested on the grass in like the sort of stuff that we do, or like some of our recent stuff that we did, like the Carolina Reaper Pepper Challenge and the Monopoly gameplays and stuff like that, then please be sure to actually leave a like on this video. Actually no, not leave a like, be sure to actually get them to subscribe. And we actually just made a Facebook page as well, so if you guys want to actually see some behind the scenes stuff, or just some occasional stuff that we get up to in our like whenever we hang out for like team building exercises and stuff like that, then what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description down below to the Facebook page, so you guys can actually get a chance to do that. Oh, and also we've actually created a community on for anyone on PlayStation 4. We have created a community for our channel, so that we can actually talk to our fans, get feedback, and we can actually include them in like games, like be acting like our Facebook page, but to try and expand to the PlayStation demographic. But how to join that is you go into your PlayStation 4, go to communities, and search up the All Saints Network, and you'll get there. You'll find it there. We're at we're under Gran Turismo Sport closed, well, the Gran Turismo Sport beta community. But if it makes it easier for people, we may actually just do like GTA. Actually, whoa, what the heck? That was not at all dangerous or anything. Oh, he's gone wide, he's gone wide, he's gone wide, he's gone wide. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, I have finished the race in 13th place. Although, to be honest, I'm not exactly too sure where I started. But if I did better, then but I'm not lost. I'm not lost. That's a good thing. That's the good thing. As long as I'm not lost. So, yeah. Anyways, another 15.7 miles added to the daily workout. And let's see, congratulations, Miguel, I think. Anyway, Miguel, for completing the race in first place. You deserved it, buddy. Let's see, our driver's rank actually gone back up to B. Nice. And our driver's ranks stayed the same. Now let's see, for me, anyways, time to go back out of this thing. And let's see, actually try and get a faster lap, but instead of using the focus, we're gonna use something different. We're gonna use you. Actually, no. Might as well stick with our guns and go back to the Evo for this race. Unfortunately, we're going to be down on power. We've got 297 brake horsepower and about 1,530 kilograms. It's not likely we're going to get a full lap in, but as soon as this race is over, then that could mean we'd be able to get another vehicle, test drive it, and get it over and done with, you know. But anyways, I'm dawdling. I'm actually dawdling because I don't know why. I don't know why I dawdle. I just, you know, do, and that sort of thing. So let's see. Car settings. Is there anything I need to fiddle about with before we actually enter the track? I believe I already did all the fiddling, but so I guess there's nothing left to do except to just drive this thing. I really miss having four-wheel drive. You never notice how much you miss four-wheel drive until it gets taken off you and you're basically forced to drive a front-wheel drive car. Well, to be fair, I wasn't forced to drive it, but I didn't have any other types of cars that I haven't drove before, so I would have even settled for something like rear-wheel drive. Either four-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, I would have honestly preferred. Well, a bit. Actually, a lot. Ooh, this car feels a lot smoother than the Focus, not Flocus. Yeah, anyway, this car does definitely feel smoother. It feels nicer. It actually feels more safe. And then again, this is coming from a guy who's turned, as you can see there, his traction control system off. That's because I know, since I'm in a four-wheel drive car, I don't really need traction control. Traction control, if honestly, in a car like this, it's kind of overkill, if I'm honest. Keep braking for this corner here. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, we've got... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a minute left till our race, and the Evo is getting there. I'm feeling the groove of the Evo again. I know it would have usually taken like most people like some time to actually get reacquainted with a car that you haven't used in 2 days, but with this being four-wheel drive, it makes it easier for me to actually get reacquainted too. And hopefully, if I get a high enough position, I can actually try and claw some... Actually, I can claw my way to some places. I don't know if I can get good places, but some. Let's see, we're getting matched up now to our lobby. I'm not too sure what to expect from this lobby, or like how the other people like drive. I'm gonna assume that they're probably better than me because, well, who isn't these days? But, anyways, enough dawdling, enough chit-chat, no chewing the fat. On this one, we are going to, actually, we are right now being matched in to our lobby. And I'm excited, man. I mean, hopefully this, hopefully we actually, again, end up in a high enough place, because if we do, who knows? Who knows, really? I mean, hopefully we can actually get somewhere. If not, then as long as we don't end up last, that's probably the main thing, because the worst thing for a driver is going from like first to last, or last to still last. But I'm pretty confident I'm not gonna start last. But let's see. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting this race off in 4th place out of 18. Now, all I have to do, realistically, is get a good takeoff. Because if I get a good takeoff, then I'd be able to actually overtake my rival, which is the Renault Megane that's in front of me for some reason. I'd be able to get off the line quicker, and I'd be able to actually secure an overtake. Whether or not I can actually make the overtake stick is all entirely down to the to both the car and myself. Probably more so me, because the car itself is great. It has the capacity to win races. Whether it will or not is anybody's game, because let's be aware, I'm not the world's greatest driver in this game. I mean, I don't claim to be. I claim to be decent, average. That's my claim to it. So if I actually, as long as I don't end up last, but if I ended up in top 3, it would actually be quite a good thing for all of us. It would probably mean that you guys have someone to actually to cheer for in these races. Go SaintsKnight, SaintsKnight, SaintsKnight. No, am I just crazy? Does no one else do? I may have said too much. Anyways, depending on how long I've been on, I'm not too sure if this is going to be my last race or not, because these races, I know we only had 2 races, but these races are long, considering the fact that it is the Nurburgring, so to speak. But anyways, apart from that, the race is about to begin. I think I'm right in saying that you can see me. See, right there. That's actually quite a bit of a gap. Wait, did the McGann even... Where's the McGann? That's strange. Okay, so I'm starting the race off in 3rd place. Even better. Which means, if I don't crash off, if all goes planned, no, if all goes well, I'd be guaranteed podium. I'd be guaranteed top 3. All I gotta do is be calm and steady. So I've driven around the Nurburgring countless times in this game, so I should, theoretically, know my... Whoa! Seconds gone off, but in quite a spectacular fashion. Did you try and drift that? Tried to understeer going around that corner, and that didn't really work out. Okay, no, 1st place is actually getting his tail out as well. Luckily for him, though, he actually held it much better than the guy behind, actually than his predecessor. Let's see, 2.5 seconds is the gap between me and Mr. Daniel, and 1.6 seconds is the gap between us and Nurburgring. If you don't know who Nurburgring is, that's the guy who's quickly bringing up the rear right now. Who's he in? Is that an Audi? No, it's a fellow Evo. He must have more of an acceleration. Okay. Gone off slightly. He's gone off quite a lot. Is he braking hard for this corner? Of course, typical driver. He actually crashed into me just to brake. Probably one of the most stupider things. Okay, yep, 5.6 seconds. It's not likely I'm gonna get 1st, but if I can hold my line, if I can hold everything, then that means I could probably get 2nd place. Let's see. Yep, he's gone really wide. He's gone really wide. That didn't really go too well for him. Wait, 3rd place. Thank you, Mr. Nurburgring. Give me my place back. Try and ghost yourself again. See, that's why I hate... It's the only thing I hate about this ghosting system is the fact that it can be exploited if you know how to exploit it. As far as I see it, that's the only problem with this beta. Yep, the Evo's getting sloppy. He's trying to go way too fast to compensate. And look at that. That's just sloppy. Whereas if you're looking to be competitive, you have to be neat and calm and tight, neat and tidy, as well as hardcore fast. Let's see, braking hard for this corner here. Whoa, okay, let's see, okay, I've got an Evo up my side. That's not nice. Not nice. Okay, he'll make a mistake. Yes, he has. Thank you for the place, buddy. I'll take it from here. Whoa! Bit aggressive on the inside. Okay, knowing him, he'll go way too fast into a corner and just forget to brake. There's that, and let go a little bit. Brake. Yep, he's gone way too fast. Whereas I time it perfectly. Nice little tactic there, Nurburgring, but it's not gonna work. Okay, I've got an Audi TT up, but actually up my trumpet now. See, up on the curve a bit. That Evo is starting. Nurburgring is starting to pull away, but he's not losing me. He hasn't lost sight of me yet. Or I haven't lost sight of him yet. I should have said. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, I can yes, a lot. Got a boot full of power carried through there. Let's see. Ooh, I believe I took a better line through that corner. Let's see. Oh, Nurburgring's gone way too fast into that corner, which means, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm right on him. Go around the carousel. Tricky corner this, but I believe that's good night, Mr. Nurburgring. Yaha! Nice. Let's see. If he keeps going aggressive, he tries to actually... Wait, oh, Nurburgring actually went a lot aggressive going on the inside. Actually going around the outside, actually. That's really aggressive. Whoa! I think I... Right in saying I got bumped by Mr. Audi. Wait, 2 people? No, that's not fair. Let's see, well... You know what? Take the Subaru. As long as I get in top 3, I should be okay. Whoa, that's a big one. Okay, braking hard. Well, braking semi hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm getting sloppy. Now you see, the more that people start to overtake you, the more sort of stressed you be, and that's why you start climbing loads and loads, actually going down loads and loads of places, because you're not really thinking as straight as you want to think when you're in a race, and that is honestly very, very dangerous. Oh, lot of dust, but that's a good thing. That means that dust would have actually, the sand, dust, whatever, would have actually slowed him down quite a lot. Well, not quite a lot, but more than he should. Slowed him. Actually, he's going slower than he should be going, which means all I have to do is just keep on going. Ooh, a little bit of a lift off understeer through there. Not very nice, not very nice. Now let's see, braking here. Don't think he took that corner too well. Took that perfectly, I reckon. Okay, now it gets interesting, because I reckon, because this corner is make or break. Now let's see. Now we go to the big. Actually, now we go to the long straight near the end. See if we can actually try and reel him in. If not, our only hope then is that that the guy in front of us actually forgets to brake. Okay, not like I forgot to change gear. Alright, now everyone who's watching right now, if you actually, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to actually hit the subscribe button. If you have hit the subscribe button, then smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe right now. Do it right now, whilst I'm driving. Just do this. Actually, do that for me. Let's see. Oh yes, called it. Yep, I called it, and there we are, ladies and gentlemen. I am on the podium. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, means that I am on the podium, finishing in 3rd place, about 0.5 seconds quicker than Mr. Chico, whatever, the Subaru. I'm faster than a Subaru. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Just. Let's see, we got a couple of DNFs, which is interesting. 16 miles added on, which means our driver's marathon is complete. We get a new car. I'm excited. We may test that out in the next episode. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. But anyways, congratulations to Mr. Daniel 270882. I'm gonna guess that's his date of birth, for finishing the race for winning the race in your Mitsubishi Evo Final Edition. You deserved it. Let's see. Our driver rank hasn't gone up, but our sportsmanship rank has. And let's see. Before we end the stream, let's take a look. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak preview as to what we're going to be driving. That is an interesting choice for us, ladies and gentlemen, because that is a Volkswagen Scirocco GR4. And I believe GR4 is with the Nissan GTR. So let's see. That's gonna be interesting to watch, to actually drive, but I'm not gonna drive it right now because I'm afraid that is all we've got time for in today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and you like this the Gran Turismo support videos. Subscribe if you're new, and if you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on your push notifications so you never miss a new video. And also, don't forget to actually check out our previous video, which is where we took the Carolina Reaper pepper, the world's hottest chili pepper, for, well, charity sort of thing, you know. But until then, guys, we'll see you on the next show. Actually, we'll see you in the next video. So until then, peace.